Hello guys and girls, how's it going? Carl Screezilla here, and I hope you're all well, and welcome to something a little bit different. Should be interesting, I guess. Yeah, so I have an HP Reverb G2, as you can probably see, because it's covering my beautiful face, and we're going to try and actually have a race in the skippies. Now, I have raced this on the channel before, but this is the first time I've ever done it in VR, which is frightening, and this is my first race in VR as well, so I've got no idea how this is going to go. This can only end well, can't it? So behind a fellow competitor here, I should be able to use the draft a little bit, get a good run up the hill here. Should get a bit of slipstreaming action going on. But
car on the right.
You can see how close you are to the car beside you.
Still there. Clear on the right. You've got a slow car on the left.
Compromised our entry a little bit there. Oh.
You've got wheel damage.
Sorry about that.
Okay, let's have a bit of a look at that from the outside. So the guy just came up and he just got sucked right in, just caught us on the gearbox and spun us around, and then over we went. That was a very unpleasant feeling. That's my first proper rollover in VR as well. So yeah, that's a horrendous feeling. Alright, let's get this qualifying lap underway. So it is bizarre driving in VR. It just is really weird, especially when you have a big rollover crash like we did in practice. Hopefully won't have another one of those. As I said, I ended up choosing the HP G2 because of the clarity and from what other racers had said about it being very clear. The motion controllers are not the best on this unit, and you know, they're not terrible. I've got only really a little bit of time with the Oculus Quest 2 to compare it to, but they're not bad. They work. That's the main thing. I ended up getting hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades, or hand grenades, hot dogs, horseshoes, and humple-dinks, or whatever you want to call it. H3V2, I think it is. Just to have something to have some fun in while not racing or flying. So yeah, I just really wanted to get an experience of what it's like in VR to race, and I just, you know, thought, well, sod it. Let's do it. So I bit the bullet, kind of, and got the system. And I've got to say, I'm just so impressed. It is just so special, but it's something else when you're using the VR. It is just an absolute jaw-dropping feeling, and it is so weird to drive around in. VR, of course. I've had a bit of a play around in a couple of other things. I said, of course, the competizione and stuff, and you know, I've had a little bit of a practice in a few different cars. going on with my rear?
One more lap.
First race in VR, this is exciting. Looking forward to this one. Don't know what's going to happen. And I must admit, I'm a little bit terrified as well.
Green flag, green flag.
Good start there.
Car on the right. Clear on the right.
Tyres will be cold, of course. We just want to be a little bit cautious on this first lap.
You've got a slow car on the right.
It's very easy to spin out like that.
Slow car ahead. Go left. Right side. Clear. Car on the right. Clear.
That was a bit scary.
Car on the right. Clear on the right. Right side. Clear on the right.
Managed to make it one lap at least. Whew, okay. Going to get some draft here. The guy behind us is also going to get a draft.
Left side. Still left. Clear. Left side. To the right. Clear on the left.
Nice little overtake there. Bit of a defensive move as well.
You've got a slow car on the left. Go right.
So easy to lose these cars. They are a bit on a knife edge sometimes.
You're in fourth.
This guy behind us is going to get the draft as we go up the hill right here. Not much we can do about this unless we can break the toe a little bit. A bit too far away from the car in front of us to get any help. Just going to keep it to the inside line here. Steady through the corners. We've got plenty of fuel. Could have put a little bit less fuel in as we're a bit heavy. but main thing is just keeping tyres okay for the end of the race. We're not going to put too much effort into the tyres. No point in doing too much tyre saving, just keeping them just so they're not getting too hot, that's all. If you get the back stepping out too much in these corners, it's very easy to overheat those rear tyres, and they become a bit like overly chewing gum. Built a good lead over the guy behind us though, and I think we are catching a little bit on the guy in third. Just want to keep consistent at the moment though, that's it. So still got a long way to go. We're only on lap 5 of 17. Still a lot of things that can go wrong. And it looks like the guys up in second and third are starting to battle it out. Unsurprisingly, the guy that did a 27 for his qualifying lap is way out in front. As those two in front of us start battling it out, that should give us a chance to catch them a little bit. Been consistent, about a 2.5 second gap between us though. They're starting to battle it out. Building our gap over the guy behind us as well. But again, as I said, just driving in VR, you're just able to kiss those apex with so much more ease. It's
10 laps to go.
something that is really cool. Like, it really does make a difference. If you're going to ask me, like, you know, do I think I'm going to be faster in VR or on a monitor, I'm going to say VR, because I can just see those apex a little bit easier. Everything's a little bit clearer in that respect. And just gives you that little bit more confidence in the corners, I think. Just especially for attacking those corners, you just feel so much more confident in your attacking capabilities. Really caught up to these guys now. I think we're all setting similar lap times, which is nice. They're definitely a bit faster than me though. Which is, as I say, not that surprised. I'm coming into this race as a really, well, it's a bit of a test run really, to see how I go with the VR setup.
Slow car ahead. Go left.
Bit of a brown alert for all of us there. Not sure what that lapped guy was doing. off, of course, there for the guy ahead of us. This is going to give Mark a chance to get right beside him on this straight section here. These guys have been having a great battle all race long. Caden and Mark. Caden has that inside line into this bus stop section. We're going to brake a little bit earlier. Should have held it there. Had to take avoiding action there because that was going to be a crash if I didn't. That's annoying. Not sure if I probably would have held that with a monitor because I wouldn't have been so close to him there, but that sort of gave me that panic moment. Try and battle our way back up into 4th now. Gonna have to go on to attack mode now, see if we can get back up into that P4. Get a good slipstream right here. Slightly tighter line to try and hopefully get a good run up the hill here.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Dummy a little bit here. Brake a little bit earlier. And get a great toe here.
Right side. Hold your line. Keep to the left. Clear.
Good driving there from Sean. Gave me room. Thanks, Sean. That was a fun little battle.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't trying to block it. I was just trying to take the inside on that bus stop. It was fun though.
Looks like Caden's made a mistake.
Get back in 4.
Might have an opportunity to get up into P3 here. This guy's got some damage.
Left side. Clear on the left.
It's giving Sam a chance to get a run on us right here. So those two are going to start battling it out.
Nice work. That's the third. Good job.
Need to try and get this guy out of our tow because he is going to be a problem.
White flag. One more lap to go. Keep going.
Going to be a hard one now because he's going to have a really good tow up the hill right now.
Car on the left. Stay on the right. Stay on the right. Clear on the left.
So that was my first VR race. We ended up finishing P4 in the end. So I am really, really happy with that. Could have been a bit better, obviously. But pretty much clean all the way through there. And that's the thing, is I like to race hard, but I like to race clean as well. You know, I could have really thrown a bit more of a block on Sam, or possibly really tried a real late braking move into this corner, but it would have probably ended both our races, which is not worth doing in all honesty. You know, like, yes, P3 is P3, but I'd much rather have a good race at the end of the day than wreck somebody and ruin their race. So yeah, that was really fun. Yeah, I'm happy with P4 as well. Like, that's a really good, strong finish as well. We had some good racing. Obviously, there was that mistake. Go back and have a look at that one, see what we can spot. So, up the hill we come. there side by side, really battling it out hard, those guys. So there was some really good racing there as well. As I said, like, that's what I wanted to see, is how good the racing was going to be. We got that slipstream coming up here, and they both tried to go in together. A bit of a mistake made, and yeah, look, he's come across and yeah, managed to just make light contact with the wall, no damage, but I thought he was going to come into me there. So I think, honestly, if I could do it again, you know, it's one of those, would have kept probably the same there. So, you know, if we watch this now in slow motion from front chase, I just had to turn it that little bit more than I wanted to because of that. So if we watch, he's come across and I thought he was going to keep coming. Luckily he left us room there, which was good. So good racing there, but I thought he was going to cut across a bit more, so I made a little bit of a, well, an emergency sort of evacuation move. But end of the day, P4, I'm super happy with that result. Started 6th, finished 4th. That's pretty darn good, in all honesty. And my first VR race, which is even more cool. And I'm super happy to have done it, because, yeah, that's the biggest thing, is actually, well, doing the VR race. It's a very different feeling, a very different sensation, but it went well in the end. And, yeah, I had a blast with that. It was really good fun. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as well. Let's just take that off. You can see how sweaty and gross I am now. I hope you enjoyed that, because yeah, I really did enjoy that. That was a lot of fun, and yeah, I will do some more at some stage. I'll see how this turns out, and let me know in the comments what you think, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate the views and everybody that's joined recently, and can't believe almost at 1,000 subscribers. We're about 50 off, I think, which is just mega. So if you did watch the video, please subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all again soon. Bye bye.